welcome back to today's video. So today's gonna be something different. I thought I would try to film an anti-haul. Basically, if you don't know what that is you talk about all the things that you don't plan on purchasing, which in my case is a very good thing because I don't need to buy any more stuff. This anti-haul is going to be based around new makeup releases. I've seen people do it. It looks kind of fun. You just get to talk about new releases and why you're not going to purchase them and just your reasons and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get into it. First thing I'm seeing is this new KVD eyeshadow palette for holiday 2020. No. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 matte eyeshadows. The shade range on that is just pathetic in my opinion. Even for someone with light skin, unless those pack an insane amount of pigment, you won't be able to deepen an eyeshadow look, and that's on a lighter skinned person. The shimmers look pretty, they do look pretty pigmented, if you will. In my palettes, I prefer something like this, 7 mattes and only 3 shimmers. On an everyday basis, I just want to have a lot of mattes and not many shimmers. This is kind of just boring to me. It doesn't even say the price of this, but I can imagine that it's expensive. I don't know, it's kind of boring to me. The Kylie Jenner whatever this is, the Summer Sailor collection. It's almost fall. It ain't summer no more. The whole collection, it just looks so boring to me. I feel like that's the issue I'm having with all these makeup releases. Just looking so repetitive, and I understand that it's hard to do something different nowadays, but maybe if we all just slow down on the releases, it wouldn't be so hard to start coming up with creative products instead of stuff that all looks the same. I mean, Kylie's lashes I think do look pretty. I'll give it that, but the lip products just look cheap to me. They kind of look like ColourPop. I'm sorry. Look very cheap, kind of like kids makeup, if you will. The palette's okay, but it's boring. It really is. You got a crumb ton of shimmers and a few basic mattes. So that's a hard no. Tasha Denona Glam palette. I've never purchased the eyeshadows, but once again, I'm having the same issue. 5 matte eyeshadows out of this whole palette. I would say buy this over the Jeffree Star palette if you're looking for a new cool toned one, but it's just, it's so boring. What is that? What's happening? Everything is so boring. The Nikkie Tutorials eyeshadow palette. I think this palette, it's definitely more interesting than everything else that I've seen, which I would expect and hope from Nikkie Tutorials. Definitely more interesting. I think the pigmentation looks fabulous. It's Nikkie Tutorials, right? It's gotta be pigmented, it's gotta be colorful, and it's gotta be bomb. Definitely 20 steps above her Too Faced palette. I think it looks pretty good, although I wouldn't be purchasing it because it doesn't look like anything new to me. Just because I have such a large eyeshadow collection, like the Maddie Ziegler palette. Oh my goodness! Holy cow, don't those look super similar? I'm not saying nobody copied anybody, I'm just saying those look really similar. So for me, I think I just own too many eyeshadows and I'm not interested, but it is I think it is pretty cool, and I always like to buy stuff that influencers release, but not this time, baby. Not this time. Rare Beauty from Selena Gomez. Don't even get me going on this. Do not even do it. I don't like the look of this. It looks kind of like, what was that brand? H&M? Didn't they make makeup? It looks like that to me. Packaging looks cheap. It looks boring, basic, and cheap. I'm sorry, that is very harsh. Her whole thing is just like, I don't even know what her whole thing is. I think it's like natural beauty. No, I'm out. ColourPop and Candyland. Boring. I think it's a cute idea, but like, why is makeup wanting to ruin everything? Like, it's taking everything, replaying it. We had the Harry Potter was just done with Ulta. Now ColourPop is taking Candyland. Like, can't we just leave some stuff alone? I don't like the look of this palette because there's not enough variety. Even past medium, I feel like you couldn't get away with this palette whatsoever. I feel like it's just not a complete palette. Maybe that's it. So that's a no. Kim Kardashian's new, is it new? It looks like everything else she's launched. I'm sorry, this is negative. But this BFF collab, the packaging, I'm so sorry, I absolutely despise it. I mean, it looks like a photo collage that you would do for family, you know? That's a private thing. You keep those family memories to yourself. This just kind of looks like a homemade gift to me, and I'm just not in it. As for the makeup itself, it's just, I mean, I would say it matches with Kim's aesthetic. She really is a more neutral, everyday kind of person. Take every day lightly, because I mean, I know we all be wearing sweatpants and going to Walmart with her mask on. You know, she's got the Gucci mask, and okay, anyway, I don't know if she really has that. It definitely does match her vibe. I don't like it. I guess if you have no makeup and you want to get into makeup, even though this would be an expensive way to start, it would work, but it's just kind of fell flat. Lunar Beauty. No. I think the blush palette does look pretty. The thing is with, I feel like people are starting to like learn this more with palettes. Unless you're like a working makeup artist or you're just really into wearing something different every day, blush palettes and face palettes and all this stuff is just super inconvenient in a sense, because you might have 2 or 3 shades in the palette that you like, but the rest you can't use. So it's just kind of wasteful in a sense. So that's a long ramble for saying this palette, although pretty, not everyone is going to be able to use every shade. And the lip glosses, not even gonna lie, those look really pretty. But as for that, it's just okay. I'm glad that it was just a few things, but still, it's a no for me. So anyway, that is the end of this video. I really hope it wasn't too negative for you. I just thought this would be fun to do, like kind of a no, don't need it, not really exciting, just talk about some new releases. I can do a video if you want of like some stuff that I actually do want. I could do that in the future. I just wanted to try something different for today. Hopefully it was interesting. Hopefully you got a little bit of laugh out of it. It's only makeup, it's not that serious, and these are just my opinions. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.